Wednesday afternoon to all of you. My name is Ryan, and this is Michigan Storm Chasers. Welcome to the YouTube channel, guys. Today, we have an update video for you all, talking about today, tomorrow, and Friday's weather, and then taking a peek again at the end of June, where storm and both heat come into the discussion. Before I start today's video, shout out to today's sponsor. It is Kuiper Tree Care, based in the West Michigan area. They provide tree services across the West Michigan area. Feel free to give Kuiper a call at 616-828-8225. And as always, thank you to Kuiper Tree Care for sponsoring today's YouTube video and being the spotlight sponsor of Michigan Storm Chasers for the day. Well, let's go ahead and dive into the forecast. We're going to start with the SPC outlooks here. Don't worry, no severes expected today, but we could have some thunder throughout today, but also for your Thursday and Friday as well. General thunderstorm risk here that extends into the central, perhaps southwestern part of lower Michigan there, Mount Pleasant, Grand Rapids, Lansing, Benton Harbor there. Kalamazoo is close to that. Light green area is the area I am referencing there. For tomorrow, south central Michigan in a thunderstorm risk once again, but yet no severe risk here. Also for Friday, pretty much the entire state, minus a few localized areas further north, further east. But generally speaking, chances of storms next couple of days here in Michigan. Let's break that down here on the forecast model. So starting with the future radar here for the day today, we're at noon right now as I'm making the video, about 11:35-ish. Here's noon on the model. PM Eastern time. Here's 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go through the day here pretty much dry for most of us. We cannot rule out a pop-up shower or two across localized areas, but most of the day will be dry, breezy. Winds will be between 20 and 30 miles per hour for most. But we get to tonight into Thursday morning. Here comes some rain chances there for us by about 1 o'clock tonight, 1 a.m. in the morning. Technically tonight, but Thursday morning. Here comes our rain, perhaps a rumble of thunder there for the West Michigan area. That slowly moves across the area into the east part of the thumb area, and then it will subside here by around sunrise on Thursday. We're going to be left with just some lingering showers there throughout the morning on Thursday. That should dry out for a dry Thursday and dry Thursday afternoon and evening. And then we get to Thursday night, right around sunset, 7-8 p.m., a chance of a pop-up storm once again, especially along the lake breeze boundaries across West Michigan, far east Michigan as well. And then as we move into the overnight hours, more rain moves in, similar to what's going to happen tonight, but more on a widespread basis for Thursday night into Friday morning. This could be a little bit more of a soaker for areas further north. We'll have to watch that carefully. Rain maps are on our forecast page, on our Facebook page, should I say. Generally speaking, though, right around half inch to as much as an inch in some spots will be expected further north where the heaviest rain is going to fall. Talking about temperatures now, looking at today's and tomorrow's high temperatures. For today, look at these high temperatures. Widespread mid to upper 80s across lower Michigan. Further north up by Gaylord, Wolverine, Traverse City areas. Stuck in the 70s there. You kind of have two air masses battling out today. But for the most of us, where the population is centered, mid to upper 80s today, a little bit humid as well. So it could feel like a little bit warmer than what it actually is for areas further south. Going into tomorrow, much of the same will be true as temperatures surge back into the 70s here. Notice along the 96, 94 corridors, we are still in the low to mid, some areas upper 80s there across southwest Michigan for Thursday. But that should also subside. And by the time we get to Friday, it sticks around just for a little bit longer, but a little bit cooler on Friday. Temperatures once again into the 80s for most of us down here. Further north, we're going to be battling the 60s, maybe even 50s for the UP. It's going to be kind of cooler up there for your Friday, but overall for the majority of population down here where it's centered, 80s and 70s are expected. Going into the long-term forecast, we posted on the page yesterday how we are looking at the late June timeframe for both storm chances and also increased heat chances, and that continues to be trending that way, especially around that June 20th, give or take a few days, time frame. So looking at the future forecast here based out of the Ann Arbor area, this is today, and all over on the, left side is today, Wednesday. The right side of this is going to be Wednesday, the 25th of June, so a 15-day graph here. Notice 80s are here to stay for the southern Michigan area, but then we get to June, what this model says, June 18th or so, and then all of a sudden we're going to climb upwards into the 90s and perhaps have some closer to 100-degree days here around the early 20s of June, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Will this play out? I don't know yet, but I do think that the models are suggesting an increase of temperatures. That pattern is favored, so I would expect there to be increasing temperatures at least to the upper 80s, if not low 90s, and maybe even a chance for the mid 90s there by late June. That is the time frame to watch. And also, as a ridge takes place here in the U.S., the Great Lakes region, Michigan included, will be on a favorable position for storm complexes that could be severe. Those big, long lines of storms that come across the lake overnight, that's the type of pattern we're moving into here late in June. So that's still on track. So heat and storm chances will increase right around the 20th or so of June, give or take a few days. So that's going to be the time for me to watch for heat as well as severe weather here in the state. But overall, a pleasant next couple of days here. Storm and rain chances exist, yes, but definitely a taste of summer here for a lot of us here in Michigan next couple of days. And I'll stick around for a little bit longer into the weekend. All right. With that said, I'm going to pop out here. You guys enjoy your day. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another update video here at MSC.